I give myself grace by understanding that everything that I have been through has molded me and shaped me to be the woman that I am today. Also understanding that being born alone is a privilege. God has mandated me to be in this world, to go through the things that I went through, to be who I am. Also, giving yourself grace is giving yourself permission to prosper, to shine, to be a winner. Understanding that whatever you touch or whatever you put your mind to or your heart to, you will be able to outshine it and you will be able to be a winner. Not being critical of everything that I go through, because sometimes we become negative about the things that we go through in life. Understanding that there's been challenges that I failed along the way. It's okay. It's okay. It's perfectly okay. We try in life. We win in other aspects and we don't win in others. We can't be doing everything all the time. We can be winning in each and everything that we do. So it's okay to fail every now and again. It's okay to feel sad every now and again. It's okay to be grumpy every now and again. As long as, bottom line, you understand that you are a God-given mandate.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, you like to...
Hey RealFam, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. If it's your first time on my channel, RealFam, I appreciate you. Do subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, the returning family, I love you so much and thank you for the love and support. So RealFam, I'm not alone today. I'm with my friend, my sister, an amazing woman that believes so much in herself and her work. She's very confident, if I have to say so myself. I'm going to allow her to introduce herself. By the way, her second name is Grace. I just had to say it.
And you didn't know.
I didn't know. And she was telling me earlier that actually the name is part of her Instagram handle. And I didn't take note of that. Yeah, I know why, but I won't tell you. Anyway, please introduce yourself to the RealFam.
Hi, Real Family. My name is Lindiwe Grace. My name is Lindiwe Grace. Ratlahane. On Instagram, I'm Lindy Grace _Lee. That's why I'm shocked that Nthabi didn't pick that up.
Well, I was not sure if it's your second name or maybe it's your handle name. Sometimes you just put a different handle.
It is my birth name. It's on my certificate and everything else. So yeah. So I'm a mother of 2 boys, Lethato and Kganya. And I am a life coach. I am a businesswoman. I should say an entrepreneur, but I believe it's going to grow into something big. I can see it. I also run an organization called ClearCut Women. It's a women empowerment organization. I'm also an ambassador, a volunteer ambassador of Future Females. It's a new portfolio.
Love that for you.
Future Females Pretoria branch.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Guys, Future Females is a big deal. So please comment there, congratulate her because that's a big milestone. Future Females is not just here in Joburg. Like she's with Pretoria branch, but it's all over the world. So it's big. It's huge. Congratulations, my darling.
Thank you.
Well done. And you know what? I'm not even shocked because your work speaks for itself and you deserve it. If there's anyone who deserves it more, it's you. Okay, RealFam. So we're going to do affirmations. I think let's break the ice doing affirmations. Because you are our guest, I think you should start first.
Okay.
Are you happy?
This one.
Okay. Okay. I don't have to pick for you.
Okay, you can.
Okay, shuffle. All right. think I like this one. I don't know what it says, but I like that one.
Oh, so beautiful. The world is filled with endless possibilities. You have possibilities. Amen. Amen to that. Amen.
What do you think it means, or what season in your life do you think it's referring to?
Now, the current season now, I feel like things are growing. It's been a long journey, and I've been trying to put myself or associate myself with certain things. And I've been trying, and somewhere along the way, I have been failing. I've been trying to be a motivational speaker. It didn't work. I've been trying a business. It didn't work. And now that I finally found what I want to work on, things are falling into place. My business is growing. My organization is growing. My career is also growing. And for a long time, I've been feeling like, who am I?
Sure.
Why would I pass at certain things? Why would I prosper in certain things? And since 2023, also my word for 2023 has been fearless. Be fearless, because there are opportunities that came my way and I thought, not now or not me. And now this is actually saying
it affirms everything.
It affirms everything. It says
Beautiful.
Endless possibilities, because there's no need to limit yourself. There's no need to put yourself in a bucket. There's no need to, contain yourself as a Ngwanyana wa Kokasi or the girl from the villages.
Who's not deserving.
Exactly. So this says to me, you have possibilities.
You're actually speaking to the village girl in me that believes so much that she's capable of just achieving anything. That's beautiful.
It's beautiful. So this is the right affirmation.
Wow. Love that for you.
Thank you.
All right. It's my turn now. Do I shuffle? All right. You do the choosing for me.
I like this dark pink one. Let's see. You probably know.
I don't. Honestly, I don't. I do not know. Hey. Oh, wow. This is so beautiful. So mine says, allow your true self to flourish.
Ooh.
You will flourish.
Yeah,
Do you get that? Do you get that?
Aren't you flourishing already?
I am. Definitely I am. And I think this is very personal to me because, like what you just said now is that your word for this year is fearless, right? So my word for 2023 is growth. And growth in the sense of every sphere of my life. And I think I've been doing a lot of learning and unlearning. I've been putting putting in the work on a lot of things. But I think it's time for me to break through now. It's like I've been doing the work, but now the flourishing part is there, but it's not shining as bright, if you know what I mean. So that's definitely what this year is about for me, or what this means to me. And also being true to myself, because, I was sharing with Nthabi on my previous episode that, you know what, I had limitations, and those limitations were caused by anxiety. And it's not like I was suffering from anxiety. I was feeling anxious, and that blocked a lot of things.
Yeah, it does.
It blocked a lot of things. I'll be in rooms and ask myself, am I deserving to be in this room? Questioning if I need to be here. Questioning if actually, did they call me? Did they choose me? Am I going there? So that to me really said a lot, because God is constantly saying to me, girl, you are deserving.
Yeah.
This is where you're supposed to be.
Yeah. I
have chosen you. I wanted to say it in Setswana in our Bible.
Okay.
Setswana, so meaning he picks you in the middle. So it can be a group of people, but he picks you and puts you on the side. And that to me says that, you know what, God is really doing the most for me and for each and every one of us. God has plans for us. Doesn't matter how many we are in a room, but God has unique plans for us to flourish. So yeah, definitely, I think that's what it means to me.
It's a beautiful one.
I love it. Flourish, and I feel like a flower right now.
You are flourishing already. I feel like you already are. There was a
You know
time
what I
when
mean?
You were quiet, and it was Nthabi, and it was a quiet Nthabi, and now there's this you. Look at you looking all bright and beautiful. The other day you were wearing that lime jumpsuit. I'm like, this girl can see herself, I believe you can see that you are blooming right now. And it's a season of you that I've been waiting to see. I've been waiting. I've been like, there's Nthabi, and then there's this Real Talk with Nthabi, and she's doing amazing things. Why is she? It's like there's something about her that she probably doesn't see, that I see, because I've been with you for a very, very long time.
Even before I knew.
And I was the time that you were running, you used to inspire me, because you would run like around the complex, and I was like, this woman is running just around the complex, but she's making a huge impact with the body. You would do I even followed the Facebook group that you were on, the one that there was a guy who did exercises, I think around Sabelo, yes, around 5 p.m. And I also followed the group because you're really inspiring me. And I was like, this woman, she doesn't see herself the way that I see her. And now 2023, I'm like, look at her. Now this is the girl that I've been waiting for. Because definitely you're tapping into this part of yourself that is blooming, and you will never go back to that person that you were before 2023. You are just going to rise, and I believe now you can see it, you can feel it, you can dream about it, because you see now it's possible. You see now that this is a space that you are meant to be in. We become anxious because we know, should I be here? I shouldn't be here. So now you can see that this is where I belong.
I'm deserving.
And the beautiful part about it also is that once you tap into that understanding of this is where I belong, you even flourish more, because you put in efforts, you put in all your determination, all your power, all your creativity, you putting it into that. And there's no way that wouldn't work for you. So I love this. Yes. I love
I love it for me too. Thank you so much. You know what? Am I invited to this interview, or is this your show?
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Because I feel like you should take over now. You're saying all the nice things, and I'm humble. Thank you so much for that. Definitely, I believe every word that you just said, and I honestly am in my season of growth, in my season of flourishing. And yeah, nothing will stand in my way. I can only go far, but also be inspired by women like you who believes in me, who sees what sometimes I don't see. Because I think we need this. We constantly need to be reminded, not necessarily validated, but reminded that, hey, actually, you are doing amazing. You are doing something great. Maybe you don't see it yourself, or you don't think it's as big, but someone else sees it. So thank you so much for that. Okay, going back to the queen herself. Enough about me, but you know what? Thank you for giving me a spotlight, even though it's not about me. And I must say, if I have to say so myself, coming to the question that I have, you have a movement that empowers women, that allows women to grow, allows women to really be vulnerable and not necessarily, dwell into the negative, but more of the positive. How can you grow? And especially in your business, I think you are very good at that. And of course, we recently went to her event. Very, very beautiful event. I must say, everything was on point. She was on time. Girl, everything was set before we even started. And I must say, I learned something from that.
What did you learn?
Okay. So apart from the speakers, before I get there, I learned that it's important for you to be a person of your word. You have to be consistent with what you did. You were consistent with marketing this event. You were consistent with, promising us what we're going to find there. And definitely that's what we got. When I got there, it was a bit early, yes. We were not, like, the event hadn't started yet. But I'm telling you, her and her team, everything was on point, set, ready. The station was ready. The exhibitors were ready. Everything was on point. And I learned so much from you, because also it took me back to an event that I did where, you know, there was a delay on certain things. And I love the fact that I could be at an event and learn something, learn to improve something of myself based on what I saw, without, you know, I mean, I was excited for you, but at the same time, you're making me, you know, think more of what I can do better for me. I think that's why I think we are so connected as women, is because we can really learn so much from each other. We can really grow so much together, and we can teach each other so much. In quite a lot, you know. So I really learned that, and I really learned that you need to focus on the goal. You were focused on the goal, and that for me was like, girl, I'm giving you hundreds, because it was beautiful. She was busy with her makeup there. Listen, everything was set. She was relaxed. And that's another thing about being punctual, doing things on time. You allow yourself to relax and be ready for everything. Unlike when you're late. I mean, I have an experience for that. Anyway, we're not going to get to that, so we're fixing that.
The sooner we get the other event,
the better.
You can move away from that.
Exactly.
We moved on from that.
Exactly.
So you're the only one who's left me there. We appreciated the value we got. So please, the next event, give yourself grace. Second season. How do they call it? Second season or second event or follow up, then we can move on from that.
Definitely.
So
definitely.
Are you guys waiting with me now? The next event, give yourself grace. Is it third season? Ne?
That would be the third one, yeah.
Third season.
All right, okay. I'm already giving myself grace because I'm allowed to make mistakes. I'm allowed to learn. I'm allowed to unlearn there's certain things. So coming back to you, girl, you, like I said, you started a beautiful movement of women. But also, this is why I was actually talking so much, is because of what wisdom I got from her event. So I just want you to share, how did it start? How did you have that, get that idea of empowering women, impacting women? And what does that mean to you? And what impact are you bringing, or what value are you bringing to other women, or someone who's watching and who wishes to be a part of it, you know?
ClearCut Women was actually established in 2017. So in 2017, I was together with a friend of mine. We did the event together, 2017, 2018. And 2018, 2019. Then in 2020, COVID struck. So when COVID struck, everything, fell down. And then I also fell pregnant. So I also had to slow down on a lot of things. ClearCut Women, it's actually under the branch ClearCut Empowerment. So when I started ClearCut Empowerment, the idea was to have ClearCut Women and ClearCut Men. Focus being on the girl child and the boy child, because we as women, we can gather and we can talk about issues and we can empower one another. But the man who's focusing on the boy child and who is teaching our men to be fathers, to be husbands, and to be good role models. Because I do meet quite a lot of guys who say, you know what, I woke up one day and I became a husband. And then after I became a husband, I had to be a father. And I had to learn the role while I was there, because as they grow up, no one teaches them. So that's the intention. So the whole branch is ClearCut Empowerment. I'm still working on ClearCut Women, yet to establish the ClearCut Men, because I'm still looking for men who can be there. I won't give full dedication to men because I'm a woman. I don't really know their thoughts, their thinking, their way of doing things. So I have a guy who's on board now, but I'm still hoping for 2 more guys who can come on board, who say, okay, we will work with you on this one. So ClearCut Women is an organization that I started as it was a motivational platform. The intention was to empower women to be independent, to give women tools that will help them to grow, to grow in their business, to grow in their careers, to grow in their roles as wives and mothers. But as time goes by, you start getting, you know, when you start something, it's like, I want to run a company. Then you start streamlining. I want to do candles or whatever. So with ClearCut, I decided then I'm focusing on the woman. It's motivation. You go to an event and you listen to people telling you about take care of yourself, love yourself, be good to yourself, understand God loves you. Then you go at home. What do you do when you go home? Yeah, you get there. Today you're feeling good. Tomorrow you wake up, you journal, you're still feeling great. As the time goes by, what do you have? So it's more of you need a refresher all the time. So when I fell pregnant with my second child, I opened up another business, Lethato Kganya. But while I was establishing that business, I was struggling a lot. I struggled with how to register a company, how to do BEE, how to create a website, how to establish an Instagram handle, branding, how do I make sure I now sell the products? And with everything that I learned, it was so difficult along the way that I almost gave up. I almost just shut down the business thinking, no, I can't do this. But as you go along the way, you find, we know what they say about the universe, about having faith as small as a mustard seed. Some people call it faith, some people call it universal alignment. I believe that when you put your foot forward, the universe will conspire to make things work for you. So there are women that I met along the way that have helped me across to say, okay, this is how you register this other person. This other one said, this is how you do packaging. This other things I would Google and find on YouTube. So understanding that not everyone has the tenacity and the determination to say, this is the end goal. Now, seeing the end result, how do I get there? Along the way, we give up. Along the way, it's so easy to just say, no, let me just leave it. That's when now I decided to take ClearCut empowerment, ClearCut woman, and branch it into ClearCut business. So with the ClearCut business, that's where the event now started. To say, we're no longer going to host just motivational seminars. We'll be equipping women with tools that will assist them in their businesses. That's why the business vision board. The business vision board was now to say, okay, here's the groundwork. Here are the tools to lay the foundation. In your business, you need HR. In your business, you need branding. In your business, you need to know about business finances. In your business, you need to know all these structures that I brought into the event to say, these are the functions of a business. Now, you don't have to be alone on this journey. We as ClearCut women, we are there to assist you, to bring coaches. That's why I bought even the legal lady to bring coaches who will coach you on your business, who will show you the way, who will lead you on the journey that you're about to go on. So now ClearCut is branching into the business aspect of a female. Being a mother, being a student, being a wife, how then do you also run a successful business? That's where now I see and said, that's where I wanted to go now.
That's where the gap was.
Yeah.
That's powerful. That's amazing. I mean, as much as I was there, but as we're breaking it down, it really, enlightens me on something that, yes, we wake up every time we decide to go to events. The biggest question should be, what will I benefit from there? What is that practical aspect that I can take, that I can apply in my life, in my business, in whatever that I do? So those tools for me really are an indication that, there's really encouragement in all the spaces. You just need to find the right one. And also you just need to be determined and be willing to do the work, to put in the work. Because, I was also doing the vision board. And someone could have decided to just take it and not do it. That is just your choice. So the main question should be, what are you willing to do with the information that you're getting? Even now, what are you willing to do with this information? Are you just going to listen for the sake of just supporting? Because I think the biggest thing is that, yes, we love your support, but also, are you learning something? Learn something, take something for yourself. It might be overwhelming. It might be a lot of things that we're talking about, but take that one thing, run with it, and apply it in your life. So yeah, that's powerful.
We're in trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed, you love fast life.